welcome to Mystic Star Magic. I am so happy you're here. We're doing a new series here, and we're actually using spreads. Because if you know V11 Crystals, she has an awesome YouTube channel. She actually now has 2. Yay! She loves to use spreads, and I've been wanting to add more spreads, and I've been wanting to kind of make things a little interesting and do maybe more, have more content each week. So I wanted to do a 3-card spread. So we're gonna go through this. This is actually part of her fortune cookie spreads, and she has like all these ideas, and so we're gonna choose one each week, and we're just gonna go with it, right? So this is actually really fun. So we're gonna actually, today we are doing our inner wisdom, perfection, and goals and intention. So we're doing the 3-eye spreads. So very exciting. So also, like, do check out her oracle spreads, like oracles. She has amazing oracles. Okay, enough with that. Let's go ahead and close our eyes and inhale, and now clear our mind. And now as we exhale, choose whichever rock calls you to it. All right, let's do this. Hello group 2, you chose this beautiful crystal, so we're gonna go ahead. So we have different cards. We have, this is the Pixiegan's Daily Inspiration, we have the Fairy Oracle, and then we have, this is the Magical Life Affirmation cards. And so we are doing this, so we're using this one, the Inner Wisdom, the Perfect Imperfection, and Goals and Intentions, and we have the Animal Tarot for all that, but we're just gonna go ahead and see what comes out. So what inner wisdom does the collective of group 2 need to hear right now? What does the okay, 2 key, actually we're gonna take 2. These are the 2 we're gonna take. Let's go see. I was gonna say 1, but we got 2, so that's cool. Let's see what we have best. We have learning a new way to think helps you master a new way to be. Okay, so this is the inner wisdom, and we also have a new perspective can make the impossible possible. So we need to shift our perspective, and in that we are shifting also like our thoughts. So it helps us master a new way to be. So we are wanting to shift this because I feel like we have the bat here is letting us know that we're going through a transformation, sort of a rebirth, sort of like with definitely the Hangman here energy. And the Hangman is, it's one of my favorite cards. So the Hangman is a beautiful idea because if you think about it, you look at situations in a different way. So when maybe somebody else is freaking out, you're seeing the potential in situations. I know it's not the best, like it sounds kind of funny, but it's seeing things in a different way. And if you do that, look, learning a new way to think helps you master a new way to be. And maybe there's a new way to be. So let's see what this perfect imperfections are. So maybe that'll give us something. Perfect imperfections. What is the perfect imperfections of the collective of group 2? Perfect imperfections. Okay. What is the perfect imperfections of the collective of group 2? What is the life energy? So we need this, like, life energy. So it's really all about shining your light. It is all about being happy. It is all about abundance. This is the sun energy coming through here. It is through this shifting perspective, and I really want to say this, like maybe this is a bit of negative thinking, and shifting your perspective is that you get this sun, you get this not only like abundance, but it's a fulfillment, it's well-being all around you. So here, the life energy, the happy fairy of sunshine brings lots of life-giving energy. She reminds you to shine your light and to reveal anything in the shadows that needs to be healed. So look at this, your perfect imperfection is actually your light. It's actually that you have this beautiful light to shine, and it's okay to have those shadows. Like you just need to heal the shadows. Again, to me, the shadows for you might be negative thinking, and so for you to think like maybe positive thinking. And why I'm saying negative thinking is because I'm seeing the fish here, and it's kind of like here it feels like there's a connection to the brain, right? And I feel like that's, you're trying to like move away from things. You're trying to kind of, maybe you're kind of stuck in your thought processes and like stuck in like thinking about things, like, you know how we have looping thoughts. I like to call them looping thoughts, where we just have a thought and we are just like, we loop it, and not only do we loop it, but it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So like, let's say somebody said something to you and then you think about it, and then it just creates this snowball of effect of like you thinking. But if you actually shift your perspective and are like, oh, maybe they were just having a bad day. It has nothing to do with me. It just, they were having a bad day, and boom, that situation no longer is like going to take up all your like mind or your thoughts, and you're not going to feel like, oh my God, you know, like the world's against me or something. It's just like, oh no, this person's just having a bad day. And a lot of times when people are angry, it's actually stems from fear of some kind. It might not even be have anything to do with you. So they're just going through a thing, right? We don't know what other people are going through. I always try to. It's a little hard, but I always try to say people are always doing the best they can, right? And like they always are. Maybe sometimes we're like, oh, that's not good enough, but we don't know where they've been, or what's going on in their life. So shifting your perspective, because what happens is that, let's say they do something and then it kind of ruins your mood. You're like, oh my God. So it sometimes brings about your own insecurities, right? But you shift that perspective, and it's okay if there is insecurities, because we just need to bring them out into the light, and then we can see where we are feeling, oh, there's the thought patterns that we have around certain things. All right, let's see. What is our goals and intention for the collective of group 2? What is the goals and intention of the collective group 2? What is the goals and intentions of the collective group 2? Okay. My guides are always with me. And I want you to see this too. I was like, oh, and my magic inspires others. It's a sense, really, it is all about shining your light. This is you're being this light that shines here. And I feel like this is like something, it's learning to trust that you are always being supported. I feel like that's important. Like, my guides are always with me. There's always somebody there supporting you. You're not alone. You know, you're there. You're there by your guides. I also feel like people, kindred spirits there as well. So my magic inspires others. And again, this is this energy. This is your intentions. I feel like your goal to shine your light. And it's saying that yes, you can. You can definitely shine your light, but you have to shift your perspective. And I'm seeing here, it's like we want to shine the light, but we often, and here this is an important thing, we often forget to shine the light on ourselves, to shine a light on our shadows, right? It's much easier to just say, oh, this person, and I'm 100%, you know, like I do this 100% too. It's like, it's much easier for us to say, oh, this person should be doing this, or this person isn't doing this, right? It's so much easier to just say, oh, this person is doing this and that, but not listening to our own self and turning that inner getting self-awareness of like, hey, what can I do? If I start saying, oh, this person could do A or Z, and I'm like, I turn that around, and I'm like, if that's bothering me, if it's something that really, you know, like rubs me the wrong way, there's something there that I know that whatever it is, it's a reflection of something that I feel isn't like part of me. So let's say, I don't know, I can't think of an example, but it's like trying to think of an example. It's like, oh, okay, so let's look at that. So I say, this person is like, I often think, for example, this person isn't living their life fully. Like, why aren't they like living their life fully? Why don't they kind of have maybe a more routine life? Like, you know, like add more like routine into their life, like have like an excitement, also like allowing themselves to have joy, or like do little fun things, right? And then I twist that on myself, and I'm like, hey, wait a minute, I haven't like, you know, like, I haven't had fun. I haven't been doing that either. I've been like, okay, watching maybe a little bit too many marathons of pick a card readings, or I'm also like, I love cruising, so I like to watch cruise videos. So I've been consuming all of that, right? And here I am saying, oh, like, why does this person just keep watching stuff and not actually doing things? And if I twist it around, I'm like, oh, wait a minute, I do the same thing. That's a shadow on me, right? That's I shift my perspective. I'm like, oh, it's so much easier to always say, oh, this person is not doing this, but it's harder to shift it around on yourself and be like, hey, wait a minute, I have that too. And that's why I always try to think everybody's always doing the best they can, because if I try to like nitpick at other people, I know that that's not true. And it's on me. It's not on them at all, it's on me. So that's important. Sorry I went on about that, but it's just I guess it's just something that I have to like, I had to work out, but I also feel like that's a message coming through for you. Oh, the funny things. All right, let's go ahead and see what inner wisdom is coming through here. We're using the animal tarot, so let's see what inner wisdom is coming for the collective of group 1. So we have release, so it's an oh, that's the, is that the, no, 13th. Okay, I was like, oh, that's the death card. So we're releasing, we're coming to an end. So this is what there is with inner wisdom is saying. It's saying it is time for you to end I really do want to say, like, your limiting thoughts and beliefs coming through here. So it is time to release the past and move on to something new. This ending is the first step on your way to a happier future. So maybe this is for you to learn a new way to think, a new way to go about, a new way to move forward. So releasing the past is very important here. So that's your inner wisdom. It's time for you to release the past. I do see that there's a sense of transformation, and the peacock here is it's actually a spiritual yeah, it's like you can, there's vanity that sometimes they use that, but no, the peacock is usually a very spiritual animal. And especially here, a white one is definitely a very spiritual one. So it's time for you to release all this past, and we're moving on. We're connecting, I think, to your higher self here now. That's the inner wisdom that wants to know. Let's see your perfect imperfections. What is the perfect imperfections of the collective of group 2? What is the perfect imperfections of the collective of group 2? What is the perfect imperfection of the collective of group 2? Okay. Oh, wow. There's 2 of them. Wow, this is so interesting. Okay. So we have the... Oh, we're going to do that in just a bit. So the 4 of summer. So that's the 4 of cups. So the 4 of cups is a sense of apathy. So it's a sense of closing ourselves off, and that's and sometimes we do that. Again, it's because of the way we think about things, right? We kind of like are like, ugh. So we have here, your responsibilities may distract you from noticing all the gifts that God is presenting you. Be open to investigating new opportunities that come your way. So it is this sense of, instead of like closing ourselves off, it's time for us to open ourselves up. And I do love that you do have the Princess of Spring. So this is the page of a wand. So it's all about, yeah, energetic, outgoing, optimistic, and being creative. It's all about the creativity. And again, we see here the transformation coming through here with another butterfly. Creative opportunities that you feel passionate about are fluttering your way. Personal growth, broaden your horizon, will spark fresh and original ideas. So really looking again, our shift, new perspectives can make the impossible possible. So we need to open ourselves, right? We need to open ourselves and stop focusing on the past, and allowing new opportunities coming forth. That is and that is like the passion that is. And it's okay to sometimes go like, oh, I'm not sure, being busy like a bee. But no, we also have to have fun. We need to have the spirit of like creativity coming forth. So it's quite beautiful here. Let's go ahead and see what this is, the goals and intentions. What are the goals and intentions of the collective group 2? 5 of Winters. Okay, so this is the intentions. So the 5 of Swords. So the 5 of Swords is all about letting go of hollow victories. It is trying to like how do I say? It is trying to be victorious, to compare yourself to others is really what I'm hearing. Compare yourself and try to be like, oh, I'm like, I don't want to say better, but I feel like you're like comparing yourself to others. That's what it is. So it's comparing yourself to others, and then let's say that there is a victory coming through. It's a hollow one because you're like, you're not enjoying what you're doing. You might just be busy and you might just be doing, but you're not enjoying any of like the journey. You want the goal, you want the thing, and it's actually not good for you, because the whole thing is, if you're not enjoying the process or the journey that you're whatever it is that you're doing, when it actually happens, when you actually achieve it, it's gonna feel like, hey, so I just did all that and this is it, huh? No, it's the fun of it that you have to do it. It says your current path isn't leading you towards the happiest, fullest possible outcome, so why not change it? Always maintain integrity and compassion, but be alert to hidden agendas of others, right? But it is really all about what you want. Here it is, and I want you to see this. So your guides are always there with you. You are being supported. You don't have to compete with others. It really is like the competition. It's not necessary. You just, like, you do your own thing. If people want to compete with you, just let them. You just don't engage, is what I'm saying. You don't need to have a tug of war. You just, like, yeah, I don't know. I just feel like you have your own thing and you do your own thing, and that's how you do it, because you have this, my magic inspires others. And if you release this tug of war and if you do what you want to do, yes, you are shining your light. You are shining the light that you're meant to shine, this life energy, this light that's coming through here. Oh, beautiful. Please let me know if you like this reading, or if you want me to do these kind of things where I do like the little spreads and we do that. And if you do want me to do live readings, when is it good for you? Because then I can actually plan them that way. Thank you so much. This one went a little longer than we thought, but that's okay. I do hope it gave you a lot of insight and it was fun. Thank you so much for watching. I totally appreciate every single one of you. I am sending you so much love, so much light, so much happiness, so much joy, and just like this beautiful transformation into being who you're meant to be, this beautiful light. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye, Group 2. Hello, Group 3. You chose this beautiful little cutie, Crystal. I am very excited to do this. So again, we're doing the three eye spread. So this is going to be interesting. Let me know if you like these kind of things. I'll continue to do it. So we're going to see what's the inner wisdom. What inner wisdom does the collective of 3 need to hear right now? What inner wisdom does the collective of 3 need to hear right now? What inner wisdom does the collective of 3 need to hear right now? Okay. So we have 2 of them. Ooh. Surprise, surprise. We have Inquisitor G. Newton Shellman. So get out of your shell and explore life. That is your inner wisdom. And take time to make your soul happy. So it is time for you to make your soul happy. And that's possibly by exploring life, exploring the world around you. So that is actually quite beautiful. And this is the Pixigans. Now let's see what the your perfect imperfections are. So let's see what the imperfect imperfections of collective group 3 is. Let's go ahead and see. Okay. All right, we have these 2. We have beautiful. We have find balance. So find the balance between your work, rest, and playtime. You will have more energy, harmony, and productivity in your life. Take a power nap. And so it's again telling us, take time to make your soul happy. So you are what I call a busy little bee. And that's okay to be a busy bee and doing all the things that you want to do. But you also have to have this finding balance. You also need to be able to like rest too. I do like this. And pure intention. So your perfect imperfection. So pure intention. The fairy of manifestation will help you use your wishes wisely. Manifest your heart's desires with your pure intention and for the highest good of all. Actually, this is actually quite interesting to me. I feel, so interesting. You are trying a little too hard to kind of like be perfect. Your intentions are very much like, you have these beautiful intentions, and you have this like, oh my god, I have to do all these things, and you have these beautiful intentions coming through, but you lack the balance. Kind of remind me, I feel like this is a lot for me here. It's like, I have the best intentions, I have like really beautiful intentions, my follow through leaves a lot to be desired. And that's part of my, like, having lots of ideas. I feel like that's all, like, you just want to do so much, and you shine your light, and you want to do all these beautiful things, but sometimes you have to find the balance too of, like, taking on too much, right? Yeah, okay, I feel like that's you. I'm right here with you, group 3. I'm right here with you. Let's go see what our goals and intentions are for the collective of group 3. What is the goals and intentions for the collective of group 3? And okay. I transcend all limited thinking. Okay. And I actually want to say one more. Okay. And then we also say, my creativity flows freely. So it's a sense of wanting this creativity to come through here. So that's important for us right here. That's our goal. That's intention. In order for our creativity to flow freely, which is what our goals and intentions are, we need to take the time out. We need to find this balance. Our intentions are wonderful, but also following through, but having a balance, also enjoying life, because that is all about that. What makes your soul happy? Get out and out of your shell and explore life. Yeah, I feel like we're also like kind of like, oh, I have to do this, and it's a bit scary for us to really take the time, or like, oh my god. And that's why I wanted to say the transcend all limited thinking. This is your goal in terms of, and it's also, I feel like that because we feel like we have to be busy, right? We have to be busy. We have to be, if we're not busy, if we're not hustling, we're like, oh my god. But yeah, like if we're not busy and we're not hustling, how are we going to get ahead? How are we going to, keep doing that? But you know what happens? What happens when we just hustle? We burn out. True to fact, that happens to me all the time, because I'm like, oh my god, so excited. Oh, and then boom, I'm like, oh major, I have to hermit for a while because I just burn myself out. And so I'm telling you here that our goals and intentions is that we allow this creativity to flow, and we transcend the limited thinking of like that we have to hustle and be busy all the time, and that we can't just take the time to make our soul happy. That's, oh my god, this is beautiful. Let's see what our beautiful tarot tells us. Okay, so we're using the animal tarot. This is the magical life affirmations, and this is the fairy oracle, and this is of course Pixigans. Okay, let's see and I got the spread from the fortune cookie spread, which is from the fortune cookie oracle that I got from V Love and Crystal. So this is like her spread, and I'm so happy I got to do it. So let's go ahead and see alright, so let's see what inner wisdom is coming through. What inner wisdom does the collective of group 3 need to hear right now? What inner wisdom does the collective of group 3 need to hear? Okay. Alright, the 4 of winter. Oh my god. Alright, I hear you, cards. You're telling me I do need to go to sleep. I agree. I'm doing this like way in the light. I should be napping and going to sleep. Alright, so it's telling us to take time to rest. If you are like me, you're being busy bees, and the inner wisdom is telling us thoroughly thinking things through before making a decision. Continue to overanalyze isn't going to get you any closer to resolution, but meditating and prayer will bring answers you seek. So that is good, but for me, it's also just, it's time for a nap. It is time for us to take the time to make our souls happy, and to just kind of close our thoughts, close our worries. Just, it's inner wisdom. It's time for a nap, or for a break. Take some time for yourself. This is what we're hearing. All right, let's see what your perfect imperfections are, and possibly mine, because I'm here. I'm feeling this deck right here. I mean, this pile. All right, let's see what is the perfect imperfection. Oh, the Three of Winters. This is a strong one. This is I feel like there is sometimes where we. So I feel like this is it, like not letting go of past mistakes, not letting go of past hurts. And I feel like that is something that we do. So sadness is a part of life, but we don't have to endure it alone. You may need a little time to heal, but once you work your way through your emotions, you'll stronger than before. So I think it's really, for me, it's like that. It's the time for healing. The Three of Winters is sometimes that we are not facing that. So I feel like in like our perfect imperfections is that we kind of want to rush things through, but we need this time for like dealing with whatever emotions that we have to deal with. I did feel like this is the autumn of the Eight of Autumn, so this is the Eight of Pentacles. I wanted to go along with this. So our perfect imperfections is that we actually enjoy, I feel like, our work, right? But sometimes in enjoying our work, we're not allowing ourselves to feel our emotions. We're so busy being busy, right? We're so busy doing things that we do love, but that we're not really yes, feeling our emotions, releasing our emotions. So like with this Three of Winters is that we kind of hold on to them because we're not facing them. What we might like to do is instead of like facing things, we just kind of keep ourselves busy so that we don't have to deal with things. So it's the perfect time to all learn all you can by returning to school, taking a seminar, or conducting research. Do your best work, and the law of attraction will bring you prosperity and career advancement. So maybe also learning is coming through here. Maybe, okay, 100%. I love to learn. I do. I just started a whole bunch of books. They were cheap, but on things I'm trying to learn. So that is something that I like to do. So. But for me, it's actually for the imperfect and I also feel like that might be true here in terms of like we kind of like have to learn, but we also have to do action here as well. Feeling our emotions, those are things that we need to learn, and we're perfect. It's okay. We're all learning. This is all part of it. I actually kind of like this series. I'm gonna call it the series of like learning, like knowing yourself more or something like that, because I like this. This is actually like knowing myself more too. So there you go. Let's see what the goals and intentions are for the collective of group 3. What is the goals and intentions for the collective of group 3? What is the goals and intentions for the collective of group 3? Okay. The Emperor. Okay. So there is inspired action, and there is a sort of transformation here coming through here. So I feel like it's not, especially for people who are like, if you're like me, who are kind of like a busy bee. We always like hustle, but not hustling. There's a way to hustle, and there's a way to like, you know, the 80-20 rule, right? So if we can make like our 20 like work 20% in terms of like wisely working, like inspired action working, or inspired spending time in inspired action, that will lead us to have the 80 return, like in terms of like profits or like joy and stuff. So like that's what it is, inspired action. We don't just do things just to be busy. We actually kind of have a plan, and we kind of follow through on it, and we're like, okay, this is what I want, right? Especially knowing our goals, and that's important. So structure and organizations are important right now. Don't be afraid to take on leadership role, as you have much wisdom to offer. Oh, love that. Oh my god, I'm actually gonna pull one more card with this, because I just feel like goals and intentions. Oh, okay. All right. Ooh, Princess of Autumn. Princess of Autumn. Sorry, I don't know why that happens. Okay, I do need to go to sleep soon. I'm starting to make funny voices. Sorry. I do like to try to do British accents from time to time. I'm not that good at it, but pardon me. So here is our goals and intentions. So goals and intentions here is this page of coins, page of pentacles. So cheerful, reliable, intelligent, and mischievous. I do love this card. I do like how it's the mouse, and then the cat here. So we have a wonderful opportunity. Okay, so this is definitely, sorry, before we even read that, I just want to say this is all about learning. This is all about our intentions and like goals. So inspired action, but also coming from, and I do feel like that is important to organization, structure and organization. So maybe having an actual structure, schedule. I could use a schedule. But it's also like learning all about different things and not taking it all too seriously. Because there is this sense of like, we kind of burn ourselves out because we're taking it all too seriously, like, oh, it has to be perfect, we have to be perfect, and it's a sense of, no, it's, they were supposed to be having a little bit of fun, we're learning things, we're never going to like be perfect at things, we're always learning, and that's the best way to look at things anyways. So our goals and intentions. So a wonderful opportunity related to your work or education, such as a promotion or scholarship, is coming your way. Seize this chance to learn something exciting or start a more rewarding and uplifting career. So maybe there is some, for some of us, there's I do feel like there is a chance to learn something exciting. So that is something that maybe is our goal. Maybe that's our intention. We want to learn something more. We want to achieve this emperor energy, and even the queen energy too. But it feels like there's more stuff that we want to learn. And I really do feel that that's true, because I'm 100% all about that too. Yeah, I really like this. Please let me know if you like this. I think I'm gonna call this the like get to know yourself better series, but I'm not sure. It's just I wanted something quick, but I also wanted something that was all about like using spreads, and something that would get more insight into, because ourselves, we usually don't connect with ourselves as well. I mean, we know some stuff, but there's stuff that I feel like I learned a lot about myself here. And I hope you like this reading too. So if you did, please consider liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing it. I appreciate every single one of you. I am beyond grateful that you're here, and that it's like I love our community that keeps growing. You guys are amazing. I'm sending you so much love, so much light, so much happiness, so much rest. Yes, let's go take a nap or rest, learning and the new opportunities that are coming your way. So beautiful. Have a super duper wonderful way, and remember, you are magic. Bye-bye, group 3. Hello, group 1. So you chose this beautiful obsidian. What is it? I forget what it's not. I'm not even gonna try. It's like I know it's not zebra, is it? It doesn't look like a zebra. Okay, so we have, each deck is for each wisdom, and then we also have the tarot. So this is gonna be a fun one. All right. So first, I'm gonna pull oracle cards, and then we're gonna kind of get also the idea with the tarot cards. And this, each one I'll say, this is the Pixicans, this is the Fairy Oracle, and this is the Magical Life Affirmations, and this is, of course, the Animal Tarot. Okay, so let's go ahead and see. What inner wisdom? So, this is our questions. We have, oh, you can't really see. So, inner wisdom, perfect, imperfect, and goals and intentions. So, let's have fun with that. So, what inner wisdom does the collective of Group 1 need to hear right now? What inner wisdom does the collective of Group 1 need to hear that? I love this. Okay, so you got Sir Dutchkinton, and he says, worry less, create more. So that's your inner wisdom coming through here. Oh, I do love that. I understand that is something I also get. Oh, I often get him. He's a very cool little buddy. Him and I are a buddy. Big buddies. Okay, let's see. What yours your perfect imperfections? What is the collective of Group 1's perfect imperfections? What is the collective of Group 1's perfect imperfections? Divination. Oh, so your perfect imperfections is death. Divination. So embrace your power of divination, which are especially strong right now. You have the ability to see current situations with crystal clear clarity. So I feel like so I since this is an perfect imperfection, I think maybe not listening to your intuition. You're not connecting with your intuition as much. You have a lot of divination, so I feel like there's a lot of psychic abilities in you. Maybe you're not plugging in, or maybe you're kind of like, you just feel like, oh, that's not a something that there's no value in it. I'm like, and I'm gonna tell you that is not true. Having good intuition and like being able to divine things, super important. It's I actually think one of the most important things. It's being able to do that is very beautiful. I should definitely, maybe you should start a YouTube channel too. Oops. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and see what our goals and intentions. So what is our goals and intentions? So let's see. What is the collective of group one's goals and intentions? Stop. Okay. All right. Go with this one. All right. I am a beautiful soul worthy of love. So what is your goal? Your goal is accepting yourself and knowing that you are a beautiful soul worthy of love. So you knowing this is your goal and intention. Your intentions is to, I really do want to say accept, and I want to say accept this part of yourself. Accept this this aspect of you, which I feel like you're like, I'm not sure about this. I'm like, no, I think that is. That's an interesting thing. So I feel like there's a sense of like you don't really afraid of accepting this. So it's like, so we have this intention is to be a beautiful soul worthy of love, and you already are. If that's your goals and intentions, you are. I think it's your intention is, and your goal is to believe that and accept it. Let's see what our beautiful animal tarot tells us right here. So what is sorry, let's connect. Let's blah blah blah. Let's actually shuffle this as you see me struggle. Oh, these are such chunky guys, but I do love them. So all right, what is the inner wisdom for the collective of group one? So we have this 10 of Winters. Oh wow, this is 10 of Swords. So here we go. The 10 of Swords is what your inner wisdom. I think it's like it's releasing the things that are okay, worry less. All the worries, but it's not only just worries, but I feel like past disappointments, because the 10 of Swords is usually somebody with their like a whole bunch of knives stuck in their back, or swords stuck in their back, and so it's releasing all those things, all the like worries, but it's also like all the things you're like, like releasing all the little nagging things, and allowing yourself to rise up. Let's see what this says. It says the end of a career path, project, or relationship bring feelings of mixed joy and sadness, relief and disappointment. Put aside your focus about these changes and trust that a bright future awaits. So again, worry less, create more. I really feel like it's telling you to just release all these things, all these past disappointments, all these expectations also of others. I feel like you have expectations of others or expectations that others have placed on you, and release them. You don't need this. You don't need this because I feel like you're about to get up. You're about to start something new coming through here. Let's see what your perfect imperfection is. So what is the perfect imperfection of collective of group one? What is the perfect imperfection of the collective of group one? What is the perfect imperfection of collective of group one? Okay, so Ace of Springs, there you go. Okay, that's what I love. I do love this because we're ending a cycle with this 10 of Winters. We're ending this worrying. We're ending this feeling inadequate is really what I'm hearing too. And we're entering this Ace of Springs. So this is your imperfections. You have this creative spirit. You have a creative spirit that I actually feel like you might even have like a fieriness to you. And that is something that is quite beautiful about you. I feel like you have a lot more strength than you give yourself credit for, because I feel like you are afraid of it. You're afraid of it because I think people might have like put you down for it in the past. This is what we're releasing that right now. So we have this. A wonderful new opportunity presents itself. It may have come as a surprise, but you'll still want to leap into action and passionately pursue every possibility. And that's the things. And I feel that that's coming through for you in terms of, I feel like that the sense of divination here too. So maybe you are going to start a YouTube channel, or maybe something that's creative with this divination. Maybe you're going to create oracle decks or something like that. There's a sense of creativity and really allowing yourself, this is important, allowing yourself that even though it's an Ace of Spring, go through it, like go with the enthusiasm of starting something, of not trying to be perfect about it. You don't have to get it right, you don't have to get it perfect. It's not, that's the whole thing of perfect imperfections. You're starting off, and as long as you have that passion that drives you forward, that's all you need right there. Okay, let's see what this beautiful soul, let's see what the goals and intentions, what is the collective of one's goals and intentions. Okay, there's actually two. Oh wow, look at this. You have two major arcanas coming through here. I love this. So we have the Wheel of Fortune. So there is your goals and intention is for things to shift. You want things to change. There is a sense of transformation coming through here. Expect a positive sudden change in your life. You can now move forward and make great progress. So I think that's you. You're ready for that. You're ready for this change. You're ready for not like seeing all the, there's a little bug. Not seeing this, the 10 of winter, not seeing all this, like seeing yourself, all your beautiful things. I want to say putting yourself down. Yeah, not putting yourself down, but instead seeing yourself as the beautiful soul that you are, and that you are worthy of love and worthy of like all these beautiful things that are coming forth. So that's this Wheel of Fortune. You're getting ready. This is your intention to shift and change. I really want to say shift your mind and your thoughts, because this is here. And there's balance. We're finding balance. And it's actually here, the Temperance is actually you having the alchemy to shift and change your thinking, but also like whatever happened in the past is, I do feel like you're rising up in a sense, very much a phoenix energy coming through here. 10 of Swords ending, but we have the Ace of Springs fire coming through. So there is this alchemy of shifting these two things. It's very strong here. And so this is like, by merging varying points of view, you can generate an extraordinary new idea, compromise with others, and collaborate to discover a better solution. So those are your goals and intentions. Please let me know if you like these like little mini readings and guidance with the little spreads. I think I might just do, if you like the live reading, so maybe I'll do something similar to this. It'll be fun. So yes, please let me know if you are interested in me doing live readings, and with themes, of course. Okay, so with that, I'm just super happy, grateful that you're here. I do hope you like this. Please let me know if you did by commenting, liking, subscribing, and sharing. I truly appreciate so much. I send you so much love, so much light, so much beautiful things. And always remember, actually, I want to say this. You are a beautiful soul, worthy of love and all your dreams and your dream life, okay? Have a great day. Bye-bye, group one.